Well, remarkably, we've got some sunshine today. It's been a bit grey and a bit wet for a couple of weeks. Very little decent riding weather. We did have some rain yesterday, but as I say, it's been dry all day today. It's not warm, but it's been bright, and thankfully the roads dried out quite well. I might take a little ride out to Woodhenge. You've all heard of Stonehenge, of course, but you may not have heard of Woodhenge. So Woodhenge is exactly as it sounds. It is, or was, a henge, a circle, but made of wood instead of stone. So obviously the henge itself has long since perished. They put these concrete markers in place to mark out where the henge was. So Woodhenge is just a couple of miles from Stonehenge as the crow flies. It's a little bit more than that by road, but very, very local to its more famous cousin. So I think there's a turning down here off to the right, if I remember rightly. And there it is, off to the left. Okay, well, I'm not going to get out and walk around. Let's just climb up the bank and see if we can get a view of it. Some bikers there having a wander amongst the concrete markers. So this is Woodhenge. And as I said, it's only a couple of miles as the crow flies to Stonehenge. And I believe, without confirming this, but I believe this actually predates Stonehenge. So not much to see really. All those concrete markers, as I say, kind of mark out where the henge was originally. Woodhenge. Let's move on. Try not to fall down the bank. With better luck, this will bring us out on the main road. I'm hoping so anyway. Something going on here though, no idea what. No, I think we're at a dead end here. We are. Yeah. So let's do a bit of a U-ey. Sun's just tucked in behind some very light cloud, which is making it feel a little bit darker or later than it actually is. It is very low this time of day, this time of year. Stonehenge right in front of us there. So we've been riding a little while since we were at Woodhenge. But if you cut across those fields there, over to the right and slightly behind us, just a couple of miles that way, you're back at Woodhenge. See all these burial mounds off to the right. There's absolutely loads of them. It's quite impressive from the sky. Actually, I'll see if I can find a photo or a little bit of video from a drone that I'll drop into this video. If you do like your off-roading, there's some very good off-roading on Salisbury Plain, and I've got a feeling that straight over here, down that road there, it's many years since I've done it, but I think that leads you to some excellent tracks. I had to put some oil in this bike recently. I'm not in the habit of regularly checking the oil on any bikes I've had in the past, but I was led to believe that this R12 does tend to use a little bit of oil, just routinely. So after the last ride, when the bike was nice and warm, I had a look, and I could only just see some oil in the little window. So I put a couple of 100ml of nice, new, fresh engine oil in there. But it certainly didn't want to get much lower than it was, so it's a good thing I checked it. But it does mean I need to be a little bit more diligent and not let it get quite as low as I did this time. Ooh, lots of shit in the road there. Look at that lot. Yeah. Well, it is dry out here, predominantly anyway. We have had a lot of rain. And of course, there's a huge amount of leaves on the road now, which get swept into the centre and turn to mush. Those heater grips are doing their job. Lovely and warm and toasty. All except for that finger there, the forefinger of my right hand. It's got to be some kind of circulation problem in that finger, I suppose. Anyway, nearly home now, so quite a short but pleasant little ride there. So we'll leave it there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.